As long as it works, you know, as long as I can play Battlefield or play Crisis or whatever game I want to play.
Have you tried Crisis 3, by the way? Have you tried playing that?
No, I haven't even played the alpha. Oh, I mean, sorry, the beta.
It's actually quite good. The multiplayer I'm talking about. I've only played like 2 hours of the single player, because I'm not a big single player guy. I always prefer like multiplayer games. But yeah, multiplayer. Once you get used to it, and once you get used to the suit functions, and you know the maps, it's pretty good. Like I have to say, I think it was the Crytek UK that did the multiplayer, and then the proper Crytek did the single player or whatever.
Oh,
but
nice.
They've done a pretty good job with it. It does a really good job of making you feel like a badass, you know, as you're like stomping around the levels in this big sort of suit, like punching people and just blasting people in the face with a shotgun.
So if you're, it's easy to pick up, hard to master, I guess.
Yeah, it's one of those, yeah. But no, I played a couple hours yesterday. It was quite fun actually.
So you would recommend it to pick it up?
I would recommend it for the multiplayer. I wouldn't recommend single player because I don't really enjoy single player games. I think if you're into graphics, then oh yeah, pick it up because it's. I mean, the graphics on that are just insane.
Yeah.
But the multiplayers.
Heroes and those games, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, the only single player game I'm looking forward to really this year, I guess, is I think BioShock Infinite is going to be pretty interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
Also, The Last of Us on the PS3 by Naughty Dog.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can't.
That's looking really cool.
I can't wait for that. It seems like it's not just a stupid, mindless zombie shooter. It feels like there's a depth and existential meaning in that game.
Yeah. I love the Uncharted games. I think that's going to be to Uncharted.
Yeah, definitely. I've actually never played Uncharted. I really wanted to try it out. Never really got around to it. What is it, like an Indiana Jones game but set in modern times?
Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good description of it. Lots of like cool set pieces. It's got like shooting in it as well, and melee combat. So there's like a few stealth bits, a few like action-packed bits. Lots of exploring, lots of interaction between the characters. So you feel when you play an Uncharted game, you feel like you're like in an interactive movie in a way, but a really good interactive.
Above ground on Metro since
yeah, me neither. I haven't played Rush on Metro since the alpha.
That was when it had an LAV on it as well for the attackers.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you could park it in the subway and just bomb away.
Yeah.
Oh, good times, good times. And the huge manhole in the ground too.
Awesome.
Yeah, I don't really remember what they looked like though.
They were like quite elaborate. I mean, I don't know if they were removed because they like messed up with the hit rates or something, but they were really good.
I mean, it could have been ESRB and stuff as well if it was too vivid.
Yeah.
And partly just they were so long.
Oh,
That's true.
yeah. Yeah, I don't even remember we had different animations. I killed Mo Sizlak if that's okay. I killed Mo Sizlak if that's okay.
There was a really cool one where if you were like to the side.
That's how I got into streaming. Plus, it's a fun thing, you know. It's a fun thing. Like, I'm not a community manager anymore, so I guess the pressure's a little bit more off as well to do streams.
Yeah. You don't get hounded with questions.
Yeah, and plus, like, now I don't even know the answers because I'm not even on the launch team. I don't work on you know, production anymore. I work on stuff that I can't say. I work on secret stuff. And I'm not very involved in the making of endgame. I'm not very involved in server maintenance, that kind of stuff. So I mostly work with stuff that is about to come out. So I kind of
must be a bit of a breath of fresh air, that.
Yeah, and it kind of clears my conscience too, because when you tell people that I really can't tell you, I really want to tell them that I can't. Now I just say I really don't know, and that's the fact, because I really don't know.
Yeah.
I can say that with a good conscience.
it must have been frustrating as well sometimes, like being told something by someone, and then you know you go out and you say it publicly on Twitter or something on a news website, and then it turns out that that doesn't happen in the end, and then people sort of blame you for it, even though it isn't really your fault. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's a collective blame though. I mean, I'm not the EP or the GM, so
Lack of communication, maybe.
could be, yeah. Or I mean, it's a big wheel. You know, I mean, if you're gonna keep track of everything, you're gonna be either a superhero or you should work at a game company. You should work at Google instead or something.
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically it. So sometimes, yeah, I mean, sometimes I get surprised by stuff as well, but nah, it is what it is. Yeah, would you like to work at a game developer then? Would that be an ultimate, you know, kind of, not dream come true, but something you would cross off your bucket list?
Yeah, I think that'd be really cool to do something like that. Do what you guys do. Because I mean, I love. I've always been a gamer,
Yeah.
and it's cool to see people reacting to something that you make. I mean, I can do that with videos as well. Like if I put a video out there and people go, "Oh wow, that was really cool," or "I didn't like that," or whatever. Any sort of feedback is good. You know, or if you read a comment that says, "Oh, I watched this and it made me laugh," and it plays your game, and they go, "Oh, I had a great experience yesterday on BF4 when, you know, I was in an A-10 Thunderball and then I parachuted out and shot a rocket at another jet." You know,
Yeah.
it must be cool to read comments like that.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. But man, I totally think you should go into this whole freelance indie thing. Could at least freelance videos and stuff. Because it sounds like you've got a good touch for it. You've got a good touch for game design, and you got a good touch for video games, like filming video games. I think you should totally go for it.